The sun is disappearing. A small group of humans has not eaten all day. Their stomachs ache. Their legs are heavy. A child chews on a tough root. His tiny teeth barely leave a mark. An old woman tears at raw meat. She chews and chews and chews. Most of it stays too tough to swallow. Nobody complains. This is how life has always been. Every meal is a battle. Every bite demands strength. Every mouthful steals time. Then, something strange appears on the horizon. Smoke, thick black smoke. The adults freeze. They know what it means. Fire. Everyone begins moving away. Children are lifted into waiting arms. Spears are gathered. The tribe disappears into the trees. Behind them, the grasslands burn. Animals run in every direction. Birds fill the sky. The earth glows orange beneath the setting sun. Nobody sleeps well that night. By morning, the fire is gone. Only smoke remains. The oldest hunter walks forward first. The others follow carefully. Everything is black. Trees have fallen. Grass has vanished. The world smells different. Then the hunter stops. Lying in the ashes is a small antelope. It never escaped the flames. The meat looks strange. Its skin has darkened. Its smell is unlike anything the tribe has known. Not rotten, not fresh, something entirely new. The hunter kneels. He reaches forward with a stick. The meat falls apart. That has never happened before. Everyone watches. Nobody moves. Could the fire have poisoned it? Nobody knows. The hunter tears away a small piece. He raises it slowly. Every eye follows. Then he eats it. Silence. Nothing happens. A few long seconds pass. He chews once, twice. His eyes widen. The meat is soft. It almost melts apart. He swallows without struggling. For the first time in his life, eating is easy. Another hunter steps forward, then another. Soon the children are eating too. Nobody speaks. They simply eat, faster than ever before. Their jaws no longer ache. The meal disappears quickly. The tribe leaves with full stomachs. None of them realizes what has just happened. History has changed, not because humans discovered fire, but because fire entered the human body. They could never have understood it. But every bite was changing them. Inside every piece of cooked meat, more usable energy waited. Heat had already begun the work their stomachs usually performed. The food demanded less chewing, less digestion, less effort. Nearly 2 million years later, primatologist Richard Wrangham would argue that this simple discovery became one of the greatest turning points in human evolution. His idea became known as the cooking hypothesis. Cooking is digestion outside the body. Fire breaks apart muscle fibers. It softens plants. It unravels proteins. It gelatinizes starch. Your body spends less energy processing food and gains more energy from every bite. That extra energy had somewhere to go. Your brain. Although your brain makes up only about 2% of your body, it consumes roughly 20% of your resting energy. It is one of the most expensive organs evolution has ever built. Without enough calories, large brains are impossible. Around 1.9 million years ago, something curious begins appearing in the fossil record. Early Homo erectus no longer has jaws as massive as earlier humans. Their teeth become smaller, their faces become flatter, their digestive systems likely become shorter. Scientists call one explanation the expensive tissue hypothesis. Your body has a limited energy budget. If digestion becomes cheaper, the brain can become more expensive. Fire may have paid the difference. But something even stranger happened after sunset. For millions of years, darkness ended the day, predators owned the night, humans slept. Now they had light. The tribe gathered around glowing embers, children stayed awake, hunters repaired broken spears. One woman pointed toward the stars. An old man copied the movements of the day's hunt. Everyone laughed. Perhaps this was one of the first stories ever told. Nobody knows exactly when language emerged. Nobody knows what the first story sounded like. But fire created something humanity had never possessed before. Time together after dark, night after night, generation after generation. Families gathered around flames. Knowledge moved from old minds into young ones. Children learned which plants healed wounds, which animals were dangerous, where rivers flooded, where food could always be found. Fire became more than warmth. It became a classroom, a dining table, a meeting place, a theater, a home. Scientists studying human attention have discovered something curious. People naturally enjoy watching flames. The movement is constantly changing, yet never chaotic. Your eyes remain interested, your mind grows calm. Perhaps that feeling is ancient. Perhaps every campfire reminds your brain of where humanity once belonged. Fire also made food safer. Heat destroyed many dangerous bacteria. It killed parasites hidden inside meat. It reduced toxins in certain plants. Meals became less dangerous. Children survived more often, communities grew larger, knowledge spread farther, but fire demanded responsibility. Rain could destroy it, wind could scatter it, someone always had to protect the glowing embers, long before kings, long before farmers, long before cities. Someone's job was simply to keep the fire alive. Eventually, humans stopped waiting for lightning. They learned to make fire themselves, exactly when remains uncertain. But once that happened, everything changed again. Clay became pottery, stone became stronger through heat, metal emerged from rock, bricks built cities, steam-powered machines, electricity followed centuries later. Every great technology that depended on heat can trace its ancestry back to one forgotten meal. Today, you can prepare dinner in minutes. You press a button, turn a knob, light a stove, you barely notice the flame. But every cooked meal is connected to that ancient tribe standing in the ashes. A frightened hunter, a burned antelope, one cautious bite, and a discovery that no human had ever imagined before. The next time you smell food cooking, remember them. Every warm meal you have ever eaten, every loaf of bread, every bowl of soup, every family barbecue, every birthday candle, every restaurant kitchen, exists because one group of ancient humans became curious after a wildfire. They thought they were finding food. They were actually discovering the future. Fire did not simply change what humans ate, it changed what humans became. Fire became the invisible ingredient in every civilization that followed. Every generation inherited that first discovery. One flame, millions of years, and it is still burning?